Hello everyone, it's me, Demented Ghastly here. I bet you guys, if you're huge fans of my whole drama content, are wondering why am I doing this when it wasn't picked? Well, because I know you guys want a spot emptied out so that you guys can, put other things in the total drama video category into our little polls, which, by the way, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, that way you can see whenever I upload, as well as check my community page, because you guys can sometimes vote on what my next video will be, as well as insert your own ideas in part 4 of the polls, which goes into the final poll. Now, as you can see here, we have all the Valorant characters, and we're going to be ranking them based on personality. This is going to be based around voice acting. How funny are they? How just great of a character are they? Mostly voice lines, I've gotta be real. So this one can get a lot of hot takes. First of all, we have Breach. I'd say Breach is a solid B tier. He's very funny, doesn't have too much like deep emotional stuff. I'm gonna be real, he doesn't have too many like things that like he's not really eye-attracting in the way that some of the other characters are with their style, their personality, stuff like that. But he is definitely funny, and that's for sure. Now, Brimstone. Brimmy McStimmy. I think his dad-like persona is very good, so I'm gonna put him in A. I think it's very good. I think he's very funny, he's got a good personality, you hear a lot of interesting voice lines from him. Cypher is a solid S tier. Cypher is very funny, he's got a very distinct personality, his voice actor does, like, wonders for this character, too. Like, holy crap. The Cypher voice actor is so good. I could glaze him all day. He's just so good at what he does. So, that's why Cypher goes in S tier. Jet, also gotta be an S tier. I mean, whatever personality lacks, the voice actor makes up for it, because she doesn't even very much lack of a personality. It's just like there's moments where Jet feels kind of more bland because she's supposed to be the main character, her and Phoenix anyway. And so when you're the face of Valorant, you're bound to be a little bit of self-insert-y, but the voice actor does works for the character. Killjoy is a solid A tier. I think people sleep on Killjoy. Like, I legit think people sleep on Killjoy. Killjoy is hilarious. And we kind of forget that a lot of the time. She's just funny. She's just really funny. I love her a lot. Her personality shines through in a lot of the voice lines she says. It's just all good. Omen, gotta be an S tier. Voice actor, perfect. Personality, perfect. Jokes, perfect. All perfect. Phoenix? Ooh, I think Phoenix goes in A tier. Phoenix has some really good voice lines. I'm gonna put like him above Brim and Killjoy, because I'm thinking he's like he's got some great voice lines, but he doesn't quite reach it with a lot of the jokes that he has. Like he's like trying to be more funny than he actually is, which I guess is kind of the character. So yeah, him being at the top of A tier is perfect. Raze has an explosive personality. I love her jokes, she's very funny, but she goes at the top of A tier too, because I don't think she's S tier worthy. She doesn't have that perfect voice actor. Her voice actor's doing great, but it does not have as much oomph put into it as some of the other ones. Now, if we're going off of specific voice lines, then yeah, she would be a lot higher, because some of her voice lines are just god tier. Reina, the laughing, yeah. Anyway, Sage is C tier. She does what she has to do. She doesn't have too much. Sorry, Sky. She's even below Sage. It might just be kind of the boring at times Kit, but the voice actor's doing really good. It's just the character doesn't match it well enough. The character doesn't match the energy well enough. I'm sorry. Sova, kinda mid, not gonna lie. He's just kinda mid. Keep in mind, every character that I put in a different tier on this tier list has some great lines, some great dialogue, or a great personality, because I like all of them. The main reason I got into Valorant was actually due to the characters, and yes, I am a weirdo for that. Thank you for pointing that out. Viper, B tier, but she has some god tier. You know what? Let's put her in the bottom of A tier. Sorry, Breach, this is your tier. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, I think she probably goes in S. Her voice actor does kind of carry, but I'd say she probably just goes like right here. I love the little tsundere Yoru, not gonna lie. I'm gonna put him at the top of A. The next one is Astra. I think Astra is... Maybe if the Valorant devs cared about her a little bit more, there would be like a reason to put her A higher on this list, but not gonna lie, Astra just kind of forgotten about character, forgotten about personality. I can't remember a single one of her lines being like memorable. I don't know. She's just not really that good. The KO puns are good. I'm gonna put him above Breach. I like his puns. They're very good. Chamber. I think Chamber deserves top of A tier. He's definitely full of it, but I love the character. Neon. Neon's got some really good lines, really good put into the voice lines. I'm gonna put her like right below Jet. Fade, as much as I love Fade, I used to be a Fade main. Her personality is great, her voice lines are great, but they're like B tier great. Because keep in mind, B tier is still really good, A just goes over and beyond it, S tier is the God tier, and then S plus tier is the above God tier. Harbor. Let's be honest here, lesser played characters seem to just have this problem. Harbor's voice actor tries. I don't think... Maybe they just don't give him like a chance, but he's got some funny lines. I should probably play him more, but he's just not good enough to get out of that D tier. But you know what? I'm gonna... C- and C+. For coders and for not-coders. Gecko is God tier. Below Omen, but God tier. Or above God tier, I should say. Why is Gecko up there? Probably because he's one of the characters that actually brings the vibes of the team. Personally, I love hearing Gecko in between each match, his buddies talking, all that sort of stuff. Gecko's gotta be high on this list, because if he doesn't point out the fact that we need our vibes to be good to win and we don't need people yelling slurs in our ear, then nobody else will, okay? Deadlock. My friend changed my opinion on Deadlock. Originally, I would put her like in C-, but I'm gonna put her in top of B. I actually, you know what? I'm gonna put her in bottom of S tier because I've heard some of the characters' more emotional lines, and those are actually god tier. Like if you listen to Deadlock's like one of her transmissions to I think is Brimstone. It was so emotional and so well done. ISO is definitely it's top of C- tier, I think. I get that he's supposed to be like that, but that doesn't help his case, okay? That does not help his case in this case. This is purely based on personality. Clove, they're hilarious. I'm gonna put them in top of S+ tier. I love hearing their new voice lines as well. Every time there's like a new voice line ad, it's just hilarious. Vice. Also, Clove is my main. I might be a little bit biased, but they're just like, they're god tier. Above god tier. They're amazing. I'm gonna put Vice at the top of C+ tier. Maybe when she's here for a little bit longer, we'll get some better voice lines, but for now, they're just like, they're okay. They're listenable. They're fine. Anyway, that's the definitive Valorant personality tier list. If you disagree with it, you're wrong. But you can also tell me what you disagree with in the comments below, because, you know, I'm okay to listen to you talk about it. I enjoy your input. Anyway, make sure to go outside, compliment someone's hair, make the world a little bit better place. Bye-bye!